dog, you don't have to just urinate over there.
Yeah.
But then what it made me think back to was it was like last year or the year before maybe. Jeannie Ma, Jeezy's wife, had brought up the whole peeing in the shower thing.
Yeah.
On The View or whatever it was, and then that ran for a week or two where it was a topic like who pees in the shower, that type stuff.
Yeah.
So then I meant to ask you guys, have you ever peed in the shower, or do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Regular?
Yeah. If it's there, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me hold it and take it to the toilet.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm waiting to go take a piss
like
in the shower, but yeah, I'll whatever.
Yeah, never did it. I just grew up. My mom would always make us pee before we go in the bathtub. So I was raised that way naturally throughout adulthood. I still continue to do it. And it was on some like I was hella kited one night. And I'm in there on some like, yo, I'm about to mark my territory, dog. Yeah. I mean, I didn't spray everywhere, but I just
you should have, because your territory got wiped out quick as soon as the fucking shower went on.
His name is SB the Student. This guy goes by the name of Face. I'm liking that t-shirt. I read it outside. I'm liking the t-shirt.
Yeah, that go.
Behind the scenes, we got Knots. Go find him on the internet. Find him on Instagram. He'll throw the key in there. Keep him booked. Keep him busy.
Only going up this year.
Hey, you stole my thing.
I go by the name of Bun.
Sorry.
Come on, bro.
Sorry. I'm excited.
And
only going up this year.
Wait a minute.
That guy goes by the name of Lazy Jaw. He's one of the homies from way back. I love his music. Probably his biggest fan in the world.
Yeah, I'd say so. But yeah, but yo, do your introduction again because I fucked that up.
Nah,
no, all right, cool.
We're past that, yo.
Yeah, I was looking. The first thing I noticed was your shirt, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bring it up now because I'd rather bring it up here. And then he brought it up in the intro too. I like that a lot.
Yo, shout out Preppy, man.
Yeah,
came through.
There we go.
This is one of the Father's Day gifts, and it was very much appropriate. I love it to death.
Yeah,
and obviously it has sentimental reasons because blue is a big thing in our household. So you know when I saw it, and I was just like, it's perfect. Yeah. It's my drip, dog. It's my drip.
The man said blue is big in his house. Eh?
G's perspective.
Straight. From
a young G's perspective.
You like what I did there, eh? I got those entendres buried in there. But happy Father's Day to you.
To you as
happy
well.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Likewise. Everyone in the room.
It just passed, but things had been so crazy. Not for just me, but for everybody.
Everybody.
And not, I know you had mentioned it before on here, so I feel like I'm okay to talk about it. If not, we'll just edit it out. But congratulations.
Happy Father's Day, sir.
Father of the Year over here.
That new one had arrived.
Amen.
In here looks a little bit different.
Only going up this year.
That's it's silly. But I was gonna be like, yo, Jermaine just took the shine away there. Like, didn't ask this guy how his first Father's Day was. Nothing. It's like, hey, Father of the Year.
That's what it is.
I'm playing. I'm totally playing.
And you know what? That's the thing. That's real.
Yeah.
That energy is real, and that's a sad thing. But for me, like especially with the team, especially something as sacred as children, something like just their presence within our lives.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a competition like, oh, this guy's taking like you know what I mean? And that's sadly that's a real thing. But anytime and every time that you guys have children, bless. Like it's a beautiful thing for me. Like I will only celebrate that. If you're celebrating that, if not, then I mean it's a different conversation, and obviously we can have those conversations. It should never be a competition. It should never be about what light can I get from my children? What attention can I get from my children? What, you know what I mean? I don't know, endorsement or whatever. Like, they're not props. Like they're our kids. They're so much more than that. Like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I would never look at Not's birth of his child or you're like, and like, it's taken away like from my children. What is like, and then looking at what? And that's such a bad mind way to look at things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that new life should be celebrated type of thing. And it shouldn't be like, that's what he has got going on. Like, it shouldn't be about, it's not even about me and my family.
You know what I was thinking when you were saying that? Like obviously I was joking, but I know you're talking about it. But you know how you said you shouldn't look at light for your from your children or whatever? How do you feel about these YouTube stars where their parents just do whatever for them? Where you at with that? I think Ryan's a multimillionaire. Ryan, right?
Ryan, who are you talking about?
I guess there's more than one. The little kid. I think he's Filipino.
I don't know.
He's on YouTube. Ryan's World or something like that. I think he's sponsored by like Disney or something. He's this like popular kid where he's always opening up presents and like whatever, playing with cardboard and.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one, but I know.
It doesn't matter. There's so many of them,
and
right?
that's what I'm saying. I know what you're talking about. Can I be mad? Like, I mean, you can look at it one way. If the child is being exploited, ultimately that's where the problem is. But if the child is doing something where they're like, at the end of the day, we got kids. We're all putting our kids through something, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's karate, swimming, ballet, piano.
Not everybody.
Like, well, hey, fair enough. But within this example, regarding this example. Like, we're all doing something with our kids, some extracurricular activity, some recreation. And at what point are we exploiting them? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want to look at another household, another parent, like doing YouTube stuff or Disney stuff or like the pageant stuff, even though I got my opinion on that. Like, so like, you know what I mean? That's
rah.
But, I don't want to just
some of those age groups.
Yeah, that just got intense for me for a quick second. Like, damn, yo.
I mean, I started going down a rabbit hole, and I was just like, well, and I was like, let me try and bring it back. At the end of the day, we're all parents. We're not perfect, and I don't think we should be going out of our way to point the finger per se.
But as a parent, isn't that supposed to be your number one goal? Trying to create a perfect human being?
And well, that's what I'm saying. So if someone's...
So you're going to look at your child as, this is perfect. What I'm doing to you is perfect. I'm creating perfection.
We're striving for perfection, but we know we're not perfect, and we know.
But I don't think everybody does. I really don't think everybody knows that.
At the end of the day, deep down, they do, whether they want to speak it out loud or not. I don't want to hear it. If you're even gonna try and have that conversation with me and try to, I'm not even. Go and do your thing, perfect, Mr. Perfect,
or Miss,
or Miss Perfect, or Miss Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I ran into one of those in my past.
Go do your thing, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah. That was a good wrestler, though.
Yeah, go. And then all those records he had with throwing the football and catching it and making a touchdown. And
for me, it's always the gum. It's the gum. Nothing beats the gum, bro.
I was about to make an example of that stuff. I still do that.
Honestly,
I do that till today.
I remember the wrestler, but I don't remember none of that stuff that he would do on the side. But you know who I do remember who I thought was a bad boy, yo? Ravishing Rick Rude, yo.
I knew you were going to say
that. Yeah. Nobody's clowning Rick Rude, bro. Nobody. Everyone's like, nah, he got it.
Yo, Ravishing Rick Rude was the wickedest thing.
Me bad.
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
That's what that was for that guy, yo. That's what that was for that guy, yo. Yo, he was a bad boy, yo. And along the same lines, and we took it to like a next like superstar level. Ric Flair,
you understand Ric? Okay, what? Okay, no, that's a different one. For me though.
I didn't mean to do that. Where's my phone, yo?
Come on, you know, Ric Flair bad.
Yeah.
Not, but come on, the bad guy, dog. Razor Ramon.
Nah.
Come on, dog.
I don't think so.
Come
man.
on, dog. Are you
As
joking?
what you say?
I'm Flair all day, bro. I'm doing the woos like
Yeah,
they're
yo.
mine.
Razor Ramon's like an Iverson, and Ric Flair's like a Bill Russell, or like, you know what I mean? Like, he's an all-time OG. Like that's
You
why
think
Ric Flair.
so?
Ric Flair?
Okay.
Like, you see, now I'm helping you prove your argument. What happened?
I know what happened there. What happened there?
Ric Flair's an OG. Ric Flair's up there, bro. The funny thing is, I didn't even know until they did that special, and I learned more about it.
long
I was
he's
like,
been doing it for?
They did a 30 for 30 for, and they did a 30 for 30 Ric Flair, bro.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, there's that levels, bro. He's worthy of the 30 for 30. Razor Ramon was, and that's my guy. Razor Ramon's my guy, but he ain't getting no 30 for 30, bro. R.I.P.
He didn't win.
You know what I
He didn't
mean?
win world titles like that.
And that's my point.
I don't think he
That's
ever
my
won,
point. That's
yeah,
why I compare him to Iverson.
Intercontinental.
But like, Ric Flair got like
maybe.
stupid.
Yeah.
And that's why I say like Bill Russell, OG, like it's like that.
That Four Horsemen stuff. Come on.
Ooh.
Come on. Different.
Yeah,
And that's just a small chapter, bro. The Four Horsemen, Ric Flair, that's a small chapter, bruh. Look how we digressed. Fathers of the year into wrestling.
Something's wrong with us, yo. I mean, we're just speaking from our
Their
perspective.
fathers too.
But that's
Happy
what it is,
Father's
though.
Day, Ric
That's-
Flair. But your boy was whack. David Flair was whack. That was even his name. Yo, imagine me, Tony Yayo, and Ric Flair chilling. Yo, that'd be dope. Obviously, you guys do, but like that shit would be dope.
The song that I had played was Ric Flair Drip, though.
Yeah.
So
I know
Yeah.
Mayor,
You
bro.
know that one?
I know
Yeah,
you were gonna
I know
bring
that
that. I
one. Yeah,
knew
yeah.
he was gonna bring that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I knew what you're gonna
He's in the video too. He's killing
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But yo, before back in the day, wrestlers used to hate on hip hop, yo.
Yeah.
Ric Flair, I think.
Give me an example of that.
Okay, so I know.
That's salt and pepper. I want to
I
know some
know. Ric Flair, I think, sued T.I. I think
what?
at one point. I think Ric Flair sued T.I. for doing like that little, that little walk.
No.
Yeah, back in the day, T.I. I think like on a 1-2, like, yeah. Diamond Dallas Page sued who did DDP?
Oh, DDP.
No. He tried to sue them. That didn't work.
You see?
The Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, that's
I
all
don't
these
think
guys do
that
all
went
day
through.
is sue each other
I
back.
know,
And like, it's just,
I know.
that's
I
an
know.
industry thing to
But
do.
Yeah.
they have a history of coming after hip hop.
Yeah, we can't, like, as much
John
as,
Cena. There's no way they're hating on hip hop.
I know. Not as a whole, but it's been documented.
And he pays homage to Tony Yayo with the whole I think it's influenced, but yeah, I get it. Maybe there is some now. No.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is we can't spend all day on Father's Day stuff.
No.
I mean, in his past, but
What are you talking about? We can spend all day doing this.
no.
That's comfortably awkward.
There are some things I have interest in us speaking to.
Mm.
One of those things being the mayoral race. I know SB had something he wanted to add to that.
I
from
fell off
bringing
of
up
it.
a few weeks ago.
Nah, I watched the first one, I watched the second debate, and I'm looking at it more from like, let me just see what's going on. What are they talking about and everything? And after that, it never held my engagement. Like, it never kept me interested to want to continue watching it.
What
I
do
got
you-
some good jokes out of it.
That's it?
I think I was almost just looking at it for that. Like, let me see something funny that I could do a bit about. I know. You think I would care
Wait,
about that? You think I'd care about, the housing crisis?
If you had a vote right now, do you know who you'd vote for?
It wouldn't be Olivia Chow, and she's winning.
Why? Or do you want? Because I was gonna go to break. I was gonna say that's one of the things we're talking about.
We could talk about it.
Or we can just go to break and then come back and talk about it. Because there's another thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And maybe we can kick that off. But
All right.
Yeah.
we'll just
Down
take a
with
quick break because I need a drink. I never filled up my cup. We're gonna get your perspective on the mayoral race, I'd probably go chime in a little bit, but there is something I wanted to get out of the way. And because we were sort of celebrating a few things around here, especially the 1 year anniversary for this guy of, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna be 1 year. I'm gonna reach into the fridge real quick.
yeah, do your thing. Yeah, so it was Father's Day this past weekend, but it was also Father's Day. So if you don't remember, those listeners from before, if you weren't following, my kids were born last year, the day before Father's Day. So this year, Father's Day, their first birthday actually fell on Father's Day. So while we were celebrating Father's Day, we were also celebrating the birth of my children, and just the year in parenthood altogether. But I guess it was better because it was more of a focus on them. And yeah, everyone was saying Happy Father's Day, whatever. I'm celebrating, they're here. Like, and it's been a year. And yeah, I've been a father for a year, but it's just, I don't know. For me, it's always more, they're here. They were here. And looking at the pictures from when they were 1 month, 2 months, and then to just like last week, it's crazy. Like, they've grown. Like, you see the growth, and it's just like, it's crazy. Such a trip.
Do you feel different from the year?
It's funny because I go in and out.
Yeah.
Like, there's times where I go back and I feel like, but I'm just me. Like, I'm just me. And like, when I say I'm just me, talking about 30-year-old me, 25, like, it's just before parenthood. You know what I mean? But like, just still, I didn't feel any different. And then there's times where it's just like, nah, but they're here. Like, you're a father now. And then my mind's going to like different, like, just outputs of like, what can I do to just better our family situation, their situation? What can I do? What seeds can I plant today that's going to take fruit tomorrow? Like, and my mind's just going in ways that it just never did before. Like, it just, there wasn't that urgency type of thing. And I'm not even saying necessarily that I'm doing things. It's just that my mind gets triggered so easily just to, when I'm just, before, it wasn't that. There wasn't that. Yeah, there was a hunger, but it wasn't like, I guess, so visceral. It was just, all right, you're hungry, you go eat. Good. But now it's just like, nah.
Now you're like,
there
hunting.
needs to be food on the table, period. Point blank. It's different. So I guess, like, yeah, there's that. That's the in and out that I guess I go through now that they are here, and since I've been a parent, since I've been a father. But yeah, man, it's been a year and it's been a trip. I could tell you, looking back, the first like 5-6 months, blur.
Yeah,
blur.
You know how they always make fun of Father's Day?
Yeah.
Like how it's not like celebrated. It's such a like whatever thing. It's almost like, poor guy, he didn't even get to celebrate his Father's Day. He had to share that too.
But you see,
now with 1 foot 2. I know. It was you can say that. I know. It is.
We did say we'll speak a little bit to the Toronto mayoral race. SB gave his half commentary. You got to take out those ones, bro. Actually, I think those are ones there.
My whole thing with her is there's only 2 episodes that I've watched, or 2 debates that I've watched. I watched the first one, then I watched the second one, both times when someone came on stage or whatnot. She never answers the questions. Maybe I shouldn't say never. She rarely answers the questions. And I feel like I see what she's doing. Like, she'll give a story to relate it to the audience. So there's that emotional connection, like sharing the whole thing about her father and, him being an immigrant and her mother having to work and he's got a mental ill down.
Shout out Knots drinking on the job.
He gives it like, not to interrupt you, but.
No, but the thing is, when I interrupt you, when I interrupt you, I can pick you right back up. Mental illness. He's got the whole mental illness. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's go.
Yeah. Great timing though. But
yeah, I knew that. I knew you were gonna.
Salute.
Yeah.
Whatever her whole thing was, she would always relate it back to her family and the people. So the main conversations. So she's relating the housing crisis to her family and getting that whole, I'm related, I feel what you feel type of thing. And she had a whole bunch of examples for the TTC. So everything had a story. But when they're asking her like facts, numbers, where's this budget, what's going on, there's never an answer for it. How much you going to tax? There's never an answer for it. So just based on that, and to be completely like transparent or disclaimer, I'm not following it. Like, I'm not a big politics guy, but that I wouldn't vote for her. How about that? Like, that's what I was initially saying. Because of those reasons.
With what you said, though, excuse me, but is that like a bad strategy, though?
No.
Like, why?
I'm not saying that.
In her seat, in her position right now, Why should she say anything, controversial or whatever? Keep it. If she can bob and weave and talk that talk for as long as she wants and she can maintain that lead.
That's the whole thing. I feel like it's become more of the tactic versus the plan.
I'm personally, I don't even think she saw it coming. Like, you know what I mean? There's I guess the playing field, I guess you have Olivia Chow and then everyone's splitting that vote.
Pretty
and
much.
Because they're all there.
Yeah.
It's like she's the benefactor.
And sometimes that's all politics is.
That's
Yeah.
it.
No, but as
But
long
you never
as
see
long
it
as your
unfold like that.
as long as your name just hovers there, and the poll, they say plus or minus, and this poll was so many people were used for this poll.
Yeah.
It was a 1,500 people poll.
Yeah.
Like that ain't a lot of people.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
yeah,
What are we
yeah.
talking about here?
Yeah.
Those are the type of things you have to look into. But as long as the poll, the news outlets are going to say the numbers as they are. 33%. But little do you know, it's only 1,500 people. That ain't much.
No.
1,500 ain't speaking for the entire city. But people don't even look at these things half the time. And then all because of that sways your vote.
Oh, yeah.
Because that becomes a name that you're familiar with. Oh, well, everybody's saying she's the best one. So
If you're
I'll just vote
voting
for her too.
If you're voting, that's
I
another
know.
thing.
That, exactly. If you're
so many
voting.
people aren't even voting.
And that's the one thing I will tell people because I can't vote. Like, I'm not in the city, but
Yeah.
people that I talk to that live, like, I always tell, make sure you at least go out and vote. Because this is an important one. This ain't Milton. You get what I mean? Shout out Milton.
Oh, that was hilarious. No one in Milton's listening. You lost all three of them.
We got a whole lot of Milton listeners. The good thing we ain't Milton.
I was gonna ask. I don't know if you heard, but what do you think of John Tory coming out and endorsing on a bylaw? Like, what do you even think? Like, he should even come out and be endorsing? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I were him, I would. That's that Ric Flair drip.
Don't do that now, dog.
Not even close.
Don't even. What
Nah, Tory ain't doing it for
Not at all,
Yo, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If that's the way you feel, then do it.
No,
Nah.
no, he
Hey,
can
yo,
do it.
Listen to me.
He still
Listen
needs
to
to
me.
maintain his
Yo, listen. No,
connects.
yo, listen.
He can't. No, go on.
Yo,
wait.
listen, bro. He's already done. Tory's done his run in the media game, in politics. Like, Tory's done. I think, to be honest, I think that whole thing was staged. I think he wanted to be done. And he's like, this is my only way out right now. Because why did you guys vote me back in? I thought you guys would have try to switch this up. I really think he wanted to be done, bro. I don't like. I really
if you
want
want to be done, man, there's so many different ways to go out.
Like what?
Well,
Smoke crack?
It's been done.
You're not
It's
wrong,
been done.
right?
You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
You already took it.
Yeah, like what are we doing? So what else is there?
Yeah.
What else is there? I mean, but shout out all our Toronto mayors though.
Yo, it's been litty for the last little bit.
You know what the joke is? That's what
Dan
you gotta do.
Kogan,
What's gonna do?
real bad man.
You can't just resign. Like, yeah, I'm not in the mood no more, man. I'm done here.
That
2
ain't
weeks.
Sexy. That ain't sexy. That ain't Toronto. That ain't the new Toronto.
There's got to be something involved.
That ain't the new
I need to go
Toronto,
down as a
fam.
legend. I need them to remember me out here. Like,
Nah, he
who
needed
else was
something
there?
better. He needed something better. He should have at least had like 2 of them. Like, that ain't legend. He was only able to infiltrate one.
He should
Come
have
on,
had
man.
like multiple women
There should have
coming
been.
out.
There
Like,
should be at least 3 people coming out right now saying there was something going on. There's something going on. You know,
That's some Trump level. Actually, I get. Yeah.
maybe
that
we,
sounds like some TikTok shit.
maybe we gotta wait it out, like the whole how they did Bill Cosby. You know what I mean?
You don't have any Bill Cosby jokes in your repertoire?
Nah,
Are you serious?
nah.
Yeah, I got
I got a lot of Mr. Clean jokes though.
I got a one. I got a 1-2 I could probably give you. You know. Shout out Dr. Cosby.
Now,
Dr.
if I
Huxtable?
ever come up with a Cosby joke, they're gonna think it was him. Do you see what he just did there? This guy
You know what?
he just threw it out there like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that from him. Now I got to make a Bill Cosby joke and be like, nah, I wrote that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Now you got
Off air.
Now you got to
Okay.
switch up the flow and shit.
That just made me go to something else that you had mentioned a few weeks back. Remember how we were outside that night and the garbage that's over there with the and you one of the things you had said, he's like, yo dog, you don't have to just urinate over there. To urinate in that spot to keep those to keep animals and stuff away.
Yeah.
I would have never thought about that. But then what it made me think back to was it was like last year or the year before maybe. Jeannie Ma, Jeezy's wife, had brought up the whole peeing in the shower thing.
Yeah.
On The View or whatever it was, and then that ran for a week or two where it was a topic like who pees in the shower, that type stuff.
Yeah.
So then I meant to ask you guys, have you ever peed in the shower, or do you pee in the shower?
Yeah.
Regular?
Yeah. If it's there, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me hold it and take it to the toilet.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I'm not. It's not like I'm waiting to go take a piss
like
in the shower, but I'll whatever.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those moments when you got a hard on, right? And you're trying to pause,
Whoa,
and you're trying to take a piss?
Where are we going with that?
Serious. And you really need to take a piss though? That's a shower moment.
I'll tell you the first time
I too light skin for that shit, bro. Tell me, bro. Yo, oh my god, don't even elaborate.
I promise you, yo, just based off.
He doesn't even go in the ocean.
You know what I mean?
Or the pool.
Bro,
I was supposed to go check one of the homies on Friday. Take the kids in the pool type stuff, and I'm like,
the pool, bro.
I'm like, yo, you're going in? Because I'm not going in.
You mean like where? Like on like a resort thing?
Nah,
Like
at their house.
Oh.
I got friends like that, yo.
Mm.
Bro, come on.
Only going up this year.
You trying to play me like that, bro? Like, come on, man. I got friends in big places.
No, I'm trying. No, but
shout out to Bel Air.
Yeah,
I never put it up on camera though, so we ain't sponsored yet.
St. Rose.
Holla at me, Renzel. Holla at me.
Yo, Envy, throw something out too.
Who got the better offer?
Bring that car show to Toronto. I'm not even making fun of it.
I know that's the beauty of it.
But that's hilarious to me, yo. Because
Cheers,
Envy's legit taking that car show everywhere except here. What are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
The man them don't rate Toronto. They do and they don't. Or what is it? Customs? They can't get across the border.
They don't. You know what it is?
That's actually a good point. What is it? I feel like what they should do is kind of like what Drake does: hold an event when there's a big city event happening. You know, and take advantage of that.
I think that's
I wouldn't be surprised.
But that's what it is. That's all Toronto's here
They
for.
just need to have conversations with me for me to give them these brilliant ideas.
I promise you, I would not be surprised if in 2 days we hear that announcement.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
But we're gonna make this clip first.
Fuck it. Maybe we should just do it our damn selves.
Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we got people in big places. Let's go.
We got people emailing us.
Email.
We're professional.
True, they don't know, eh? True, they don't know. True, they don't know. True, they don't know.
Real bad man.
True, they don't know. All right, on go on. But okay, let me get back to my story.
Let's go fly a kite.
Never did it. I just grew up. My mom would always make us pee before we go in the bathtub. I don't know whether it was because, when you just hear the running water, then you're going to want to pee.
Yeah.
So she don't want to waste no time.
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't waste my time by letting me put you in the bathtub. Then you're going to want to pee once the water starts running. No, always pee before you go in the shower. So I was raised that way naturally throughout adulthood. I still continue to do it. So the first time I did it was while I was going through my separation. And it was on some I was hella kited one night. And I'm in there on some yo, I'm about to mark my territory, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
John knows though. I was in a zone and I was just like, yo, fuck this. And I just
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't spray everywhere, but I just
You
like,
should have, because the fucking
probably should
because your territory got wiped out quick as soon as the fucking shower went on.
Oh, this is while shower's on, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, you
that's-
did.
I was trying to give him. That's it. That makes sense, though. That makes sense.
Yes,
though.
it does.
Exactly.
Yes, it does. So
I'm
the
not
other thing.
I'm not,
makes me-
I'm not suggesting that. That's exactly it.
You nuts. What did you think he meant, though? Yo, the things you learn about some people that like.
I'll take it.
So you're in there still aiming, bro?
You're not.
I mean,
You're not on your Jordan show. You can step back and you're like, yo, in.
No,
Man.
I'm
Tell me that fly on the urinal.
I'm
everyone
still
was not
aiming.
knocking
Yeah,
that shit.
I'll still aim, but
Yeah.
like, damn, yo.
I'm just laughing at you like a mark in my mother beeping territory. So, there. Oh man, I almost feel like you just did it to share it on the story right now.
Only going up this year.
Actually,
I'm happy you're on our side though. That's getting a little weird. Like, I've never done this. What kind of guy is this?
I know, right?
Drop my headset and just walk out right now.
man, I'm telling you, this is one of those things from just like always just never changed.
But
yo.
see, it's funny because when you bring it up and asking the question, I'm like, what do you mean? What kind of question is that? But you explaining like why not, it makes sense. I can understand it now. Like I get, like I'm not looking at you like, bro, really? It's like, oh, because of that? All right, I can understand that.
Yeah, but then did you grow up just naturally? Like,
No, so it wasn't. It never became a thing until like, honestly, like I guess 20s when you're really like you're partying, you're going out drinking, and like come home and it's just like taking a shower and it's like it's coming. I'm not gonna go, like
20s?
time for that.
20s?
Yeah,
I mean, really drinking, bro. Like
No,
coming
I'm
home.
talking about like what are we talking about? We're talking
When
about just
taking
pissing
a
in the
piss,
shower.
yeah.
Did you grow up doing that? Did
Yeah.
you- so your mom allowed you to do it growing up?
Yo, my upbringing is so different. Like the first like 3-ish years, I'm on and off between England and India. When I'm in India, it's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different
Yeah,
instinct. I'm
yeah,
running
yeah.
around naked and everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
no.
whatever. So yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Like there's moments like this. This is like way back when, where like I would literally just take a shower outside. Like they're dumping water on me. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
There was none of that. So yeah,
Yeah. And see,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did
I
that-
got
Let's
you.
get it all in perspective.
right.
Did that also make you be comfortable with being naked then? Like how comfortable are you?
Yo, yeah. I feel like it definitely adds to it. Like,
But are we talking around women or even at the gym?
so the gym is different. I'll still do it, but I'm not like that guy that is in the gym that's just walking around like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like fucking towel on his shoulder and shit.
Bad man.
Decoration.
You know what I
Just
mean?
for decoration.
I'm not that guy. But like, I gotta change. I don't care.
How
I'm
often
changing.
do you see those guys?
What am I f***ing tracking this shit? Yo, what's this guy asking me right now?
I don't go to like I'm not a gym guy like that. So I don't go. I mean, like
let me check it. Let me check my Excel sheet right now. Like,
yo,
you know, there's those guys though, but I don't know how.
yeah, but I'm more curious to know, is it like the same one guy that you repeatedly see, or there's like
I think it's
3
more.
or 4 that you regularly see, or
Nah.
you'll just
I think it's more of an age thing. I think it's the older guys that just don't care. And it's not the same guy. I go to a lot of different LA fitnesses. Like depending on where I am in the city or surrounding areas, like I'll go to that LA fitness.
okay.
So, but
Yeah,
it's
but-
usually like an older guy that just like you know, he just doesn't care. Like life
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
any day now. Like, you know? But I'm gonna work out like that. So yeah.
That's hilarious.
Talk about the digressions today, boy.
Mayoral race.
Oh, you're bringing it back?
Because I never got to share my perspective.
Let me go on.
So I had asked who you would vote for. You said you don't know, but you know it would not be a living
Correct.
child.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat as you. I would not be voting for Olivia Chow, and I would not be voting for Mark Saunders.
Definitely not.
No, but
Definitely not.
if I would not be voting for those two.
Ask why?
Mark. You see that reaction is kind of like, for me, it's just like, that's such a loaded question. He ain't getting my vote, bro. Not him.
You remember that Kanye moment when he was supposed to read the teleprompter, and he was on camera with the what's that white comedian? Mike Myers, when they're talking about New Orleans, and he's like,
George Bush don't care about black people,
bro. Saunders don't like. We don't fuck with him like that, yo.
So Mitzi Hunter.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah,
and
You gotta
I
fix
can rock with Mitzi.
the six.
Yeah, I rock with Mitzi.
Yeah.
I rock with Mitzi.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like.
You're not going new places with the same faces. These are some of her slogans. She's got bars.
We still have a few days left in the race though. But I'll tell you, I do like Mitzi and I do like Anna Bailao.
But like, I don't think anyone's even close for a second. Like, I feel like everyone's fighting for a second right now.
Exactly.
No, there's too many fish in the pond, yo. Yeah. And if there's anyone that's gonna make a difference, a few of them little guppies got to get out of the way, and it's just the real talk.
So I was talking about this before, right? There's a guy, the poster that I saw. Sorry, I saw this today, and I just thought it was, I thought it was funny, just for some reason. The guy's name's Gong, right? Gong. It's got a picture of his face and all that. Vote something. I'm paraphrasing. Vote Gong. He'll rescue Toronto. And it was just like, I'm a rescuer. Like, man,
there's a few of those guys who are just like,
I have no idea who this is. Like, I almost feel like I should make a sign and just write vote whatever, and like, I'll speak my perspective, like something like, something funnier.
The other person I definitely would not be voting for is Fury. He's
don't even know who that is.
And why not? I don't know much about
I
Fury, but I'm
I don't even think that's like a top
because I
six.
might learn something about Fury now, so I'm gonna ask why not.
If you are familiar with Sun News from back in the day,
he's Sun.
Well, he definitely was.
Oh boy,
for a very long time.
I don't even think he's a front runner.
He said he's not, but he was
stirring
stirring the pot a little bit.
Yeah,
and stirring the pot just splits votes.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in here as a pawn for the front runner.
Yeah,
just to split the votes. To be honest, 'cause I'm telling you, the way politics work is legitimate. Those things that you see on TV, that is how it actually happens. I promise you, that is how it actually happens.
What do you mean?
Behind closed doors, union reps, all those games that you have to play politically, entertaining this crowd over here, even that crowd over here. And from what we learned in our own experience in Toronto, even that dark side, that other side of the street,
underbelly,
that we catch you at the steak shop smoking, like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You see that stuff on TV. You think that's really going to play out in real life? And when it does, what?
Mm-hmm. Because it's supposed to be PG. It's supposed to be. But
that stuff is real life out here. So all of that stuff that you see on TV
happens
in real life. Hey, man. Hey, I didn't say that, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
Everybody got connects.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Everybody got connects.
And that's why conspiracy theorists, like, they have to exist. Whether you believe in them or not, some of these things, because when you hear these things, you find out and you understand it.
Yo, how much time have you put in? Curious question, right? Both of you actually, into the whole flat world thing.
Not much, bro.
Okay.
You make me want to take a break though.
Like, that's all right. I think it's time for a refill.
I mean, without that laughter, I'm not gonna be on it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I need to fill up. So we're gonna take a break. If you're in the GTA and need your car detailed, visit Speckless Pro Auto Detailing. They specialize in both exterior and interior cleaning, including headlight restoration and salt stain removal. Book online at www.specklessprodetailing.com or call 416-262-0702. Don't accept anything less. Visit Speckless.
before we get started, just want to shout out this segment sponsor, First King Clothing. We'll check them out on the internet. They got some real tight shit, real, fix up your drip. You know what I mean?
Yo, this guy has some new merch. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let's check them out for real. Some fresh drip. Get you right.
Yeah.
First King Clothing.
I went for a massage.
Yeah.
First time in like 2 years. And been a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the last time I went, I don't believe I flew a kite before I went in there.
Okay. You did this time.
Oh, I definitely did this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those massages, eh?
Not the happy ending. I haven't had a happy ending in a long time.
No, man. Yeah. No, that's a part of, sorry to interrupt, but just for me, it's a part of the process, bro. Like, it's all.
Shout out my Uber driver, though.
All right.
But I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No. And that's all. I didn't want to cut you off. I just wanted to say, like, that's a part of the experience. Like, you're just letting go. Like, you want to relax. Fly
And
that
for
kite,
whatever
bro.
reason, it had me in a zone.
I bet.
I was zoning.
Come on, man.
They had the meditation music, the tranquil shit going on, and I was like,
Come on.
I like this. Look
Yeah,
up
man.
still.
Yeah, man.
You smoke and go in there or no, never?
I've done it before, yeah.
So I'm in there zoning, bro.
Yeah.
Feeling like, yo, this is like I'm nice right now.
Mm.
Tell me why this masseuse lady, and we can get into the whole male-female conversation if you guys want, but
I have a male masseuse. We can
tell
get to that
me why
conversation.
she has heartburn, bro. Like, I hear this guy laughing already, dog. And you know those belches where you like have to like it's inside? When you keep it inside, it doesn't come out, but like that heartburn belch that you just like.
Yo, and the meditation music was on, so that means like
Yo.
Oh, yo, dog.
You know how many times that like I had to like really I tried so hard to keep her like just stop, like please, like I keep her out of my like you're fucking me up right now. It was pissing
So
me
what happened
off,
though?
yo.
What happened? We don't
It
know
just
what
kept
happened.
going. It just
What
kept going.
What?
The heartburn, the belching. Like, the amount of
Yo, what part of the
The amount of
massage was
times,
this?
bro.
Is this like she's working on your shoulders? And
It was an upper body shoulder shit. This shoulder's been messed up.
like constantly. I'm sorry. I'm really intrigued.
It was like you can just. I want man.
Thank you. Come again.
Yo, I don't think there's enough kites for me for that experience, bro.
so,
What?
so what happened to him?
Bro, I'm tense again. We knew what happened. He's tense. He's done. He's done, bro.
Ghetto place did you go to get a massage, bro? Was there like one of those flyers up like 3 hours?
We're editing now. What's going on?
Oh, this is great. At least we can fucking laugh about it. That's funny though. Yo, that is some funny shit though. Thank God I've never had an experience like that. That'd be
Right?
like fucking,
I'd be cheese, bro. I'd be cheese. Yo, nah. Like I say, I'll be tense, bro.
Yo, I was so
From some
annoyed,
lady?
yo.
I can see it though.
Well, she's human. Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
Bun wakes up in the morning like,
Yeah,
today's
boy.
gonna be a great day. I'm gonna get a massage and walks in. Something fucks up.
But at this point, I don't know. Like, if you go on break, let's say I was her first one after her break. She had just eaten lunch, so she never knew what was gonna happen to her.
Nah, she knows.
But she's in there. But so it's like,
Nah.
should they have somebody in
she-
reserve? Should there be a backup on the bench?
She,
Be like,
she didn't care about you.
yo, she's out right now. She needs, I don't know, something. She's having a problem, but we gotta cover this. We can't cancel right now. He's already here. He's on the bed. Figure something out. Like,
I'll ask you a better question. Was she even aware of it? Like,
Bro.
does she know that it is so loud that you're hearing this right now?
How could she not be aware? She in the room, isn't she?
You could be oblivious to it where it's so normal that you're just like, going about your business. Like,
Brother, you gotta tilt down your mic and talk into the top of it, yo. Your entire mic is covering your entire face.
so I guess the real question is, what's the Google review?
You know what?
Great massage minus.
So then when I left without leaving a tip, they're probably the front counter people are probably on some like, oh, he's one of those ones.
Man, you're on this one of those ones. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those ones.
Are you one of those ones?
But little do they know, she was on some belching in there.
Yeah, what is she getting
What?
if she's not on no belching?
Say what? Anyways, both of you guys seem dead at this point. I got a few minutes to spare. It's like 4:15 now, so you can figure something out. Early 4:20. Gives me some extra time to roll up that fun stuff that this guy just brought for me.
Only going up this year.
But before we go again, that's SB the student. Knots is behind the camera. I go by Bun. That's Face. And this has been another episode of SUP.